Alright, welcome back. Got that finally empty, no pairs in there, which is good. Trying to wind things down a little bit. Spend a bit of time today, which is the weekend, just tidying up a little bit. You'll notice like we are starting to finally wind down. We did wind down before, but we only had a few pairs ticking over for the Pattaya entries, which we will start to see some of them soon. There is one left in here, I think, so it's pretty exciting times. So basically I just started moving nest bowls around, taking that one out. I've got to take a few more out, just got a bit sidetracked, but we'll see how some of these ones are going. So the two here, you can see the yellow ring there with Australia on it. That is our youngest Pattaya bird. So out of the two I've picked, obviously this one here is going to be a pied. You can see, well, a pied white flighter or something. So what I've done is decided to put on this one, and I think this one's going to be the cock, because typically with my birds, the bigger beaks tend to be the male ones, the more robust, the bigger ones. So that's how it's sort of turned out so far. And this one's like a little hen, and a lot of people say hens seem to do better in the one lofts. They have for me. Obviously I've only raced one season of one lofts, but two out of those three birds, well, the two better birds, were both hens as well. So one of those is going to Pattaya, and then this big fella here, we're going to keep him here for us. So we've got a few leftovers, which is cool, because I'll just fly them around the loft and we'll have a bit of a play with them here, and they might, oh, she's laid another egg. So I've got to take her out soon-ish, probably next week, and maybe the cock can just raise these two. These two are not going to Pattaya, they're just sort of, they're going to turn into some loft flyers for me as well, and they'll most likely go into the team for next year, because this year's season isn't really that far away. I think it might even be under like 3 months. The birds at the moment just starting to molt, so I'll have a quick look at those. Here was two other ones that I was thinking about sending to Pattaya, but just had to pick. I only had one ring left, so I had 4 to pick from. Decided to pick for one of them, even though they're both very similar. The two hens in here are sisters, and they are full sister. One's a nestmate, one's a full sister to Zeta, who was my second place in the final for my first year racing in the one loft race, and we missed the first place by 0.19 of a second. So we missed out on that first place, which is a lot of money, but it's only money. But I'm happy. That's why I've picked this one, because the father of this one is also the father out of this pairing is for Stealth, and she's in here too. She's starting to look pretty good, and she was my 7th place in the final, so I had 2 in the top 10, so I was pretty happy with that. Probably beginner's luck, but we'll soon find out this year, because what I've done for my Pattaya birds is I've basically crossed the 2 birds that were in that top 10 in the final together, and see how they go, because it's very interesting little mix. Oh, actually, here's my other Pattaya bird, not that one. That's oh, you're off. The Mealy hen, I just took her out so she can have a break, because she just keeps laying. Here's one of my other ones, actually. He's a beautiful one. He's gone to Pattaya as well. I'd say he's a big cock bird. So not too far off. We'll probably get them away in probably 2 months, which will quickly sneak up. They've got to be about 2 months old before we send them. So by the time we get them into shipment, get them across, it's going to be pretty exciting this year, I think, because all my babies are related. So that one is related to those ones. They're all related, these ones, so it's going to be interesting. So I'll see you guys in the next video.